Good to go?
Yep.
All right, Wrestleheads, we're back. The good old post show is in full effect from WWE Fastlane. Man, I come before you all shocked and, you know, I didn't see the other one, but okay. I'm shocked that we just saw a great pay-per-view.
I'm not. It's Smackdown.
From beginning to end.
It's fucking Smackdown.
Smackdown was so good tonight. I think instead of watching Raw tomorrow, I might just watch Fastlane again. I mean, that's how good it was.
Yes, kitchen bitch.
You know, like it's amazing how SmackDown can use basic, simple, professional wrestling principles and apply it to a show and get a really great outcome. Everything tonight was basic, it was simple, and it worked to the T. I mean, I guess we'll just, you know, run it on from the beginning. So they start the show with Rusev and Nakamura, and we all know that this was basically supposed to be a tune-up match for Nakamura, which it essentially ended up being. But man, it was Rusev Day in that place. Columbus was rocking, and man, it was a really great crowd. It was non-bipartisan, like they.
It's the Midwest, fella.
Man, they
Midwest always brings it.
They did.
You know what's the capital of the Midwest?
No, please tell us.
Chicago.
Yeah. So anyway, man, I thought, you know, you would think that they would chant Rusev Day and blow him out of the building, but Nakamura actually got a really big response in that match as well.
Yeah.
But Rusev, I mean, they wrestled a damn good match tonight, man. Like, what a way to kick off a pay-per-view.
You'd have never known if they styles were fucking.
The whole paper could have been a pre-show.
Yeah.
But it did.
I say one of the best ways that you know you got a good match brewing is when you have a lot of near falls and a lot of suspense, and the crowd don't get bored with it. That's exactly what you saw in that first match. They worked well. They wrestled really good match. You know, Nakamura won. He held his side of the bargain to head on to WrestleMania. But man, shouts out to Rusev, man. And fucking Aiden English had, you know, doing a little freestyle rap at the beginning of this shit.
He was dropping the bar.
Yeah. I wasn't ready for that, but all right.
Yeah, that shit was a shock.
Yeah.
But that dude's talented, and him and Rusev together is a good pairing.
Yeah.
And man, I would love to see Rusev get a match, but he's probably going to get fucked, and they're going to put him in that goddamn Andre the Giant fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame.
They going to fucking put it on the pre-show.
It's a shame that it's not enough to go around because, yeah, Rusev, man.
So what they go?
That dude's the real deal.
They supposed to have the women's Andre the Giant this year. What they gonna call it? The Fabulous Moolah Open or?
Oh, they gonna do one too?
This is supposed to be. So.
Seems like they're getting all their ducks in a row for that pre-show. Huh?
Let's see. Somebody says something. Keen Dre said, "What are y'all thoughts on Mojo saying he doesn't care about being a good wrestler?" Well, it shows.
Mojo who? Mojo Rawley?
Mojo Potatoes, yeah.
He's still here?
Yeah. He acting like a crazy ass stalker with Alexa Bliss and shit.
Oh.
Buddy Murphy gonna knock the shit out of him.
Well,
Jack.
Well, you know, the one thing I can say about Mojo Rawley is he's a good friend of Rob Gronkowski's. That's all.
Hey, he won Andre the Giant. He beat your boy Mahal.
Yeah.
Good old hard body Mahal.
Mahal became a champ. Mojo went to the back, started mopping the floors.
Yeah. And then he was getting that push, and then the push stopped.
Yeah, I don't know. I never saw it with Mojo Rawley. I never saw anything manifest.
One of the former co-hosts.
It wasn't me, fella, because I didn't.
Amar Scott.
He
was a Mojo provider. I was like, shit, I didn't see it.
He did see some potential in Mojo
The
Rawley.
dude had intensity.
He saw
Is that it?
He had intensity, but once he hits the ring, his mind goes blank and the match goes to shit. It's the same story every time he comes out. But you know, let's move on.
Go ahead.
Orton versus Roode, United States Championship. You know, you said it. Everything was gonna go straight to Orton.
What happened?
But you know what? Orton did win the match. He's the United States champ, the one belt that he has not held. But you know what? It's weird how that match ended. Because Mahal came out and started beating Orton's ass. And then shit, Bobby Roode just came out and leveled them both, which would indicate that there will be a triple threat at WrestleMania.
So I'm like, okay, so you already got a triple threat, right? With the Intercontinental title.
So a lot of triple threats going to be going on.
Now you got a triple threat with the United States title.
Yep.
And nobody says shit about a ladder match.
Oh, but wait, there's more, Randy. In the following match after that, SmackDown Tag Team Championship, the Usos versus the New Day, we called the Bludgeon Brothers interrupting that match. We just didn't think it would be like the way it was.
No, I don't think we call that fucking annihilation they handed out to the New Day and the Usos.
They fucked everybody up.
It was total fucking gravitation, domination. They whooped asses, took names, and then fucking took him to the penitentiary and locked him in there.
You know the crazy,
for real.
The
That's what it
part
was.
about that too. The crazy part about that too is when you were watching the Bludgeon Brothers work out there, everything was in sync. Everything was in sync with each other. It was like a harmony. They didn't stop. Their mind didn't go blank at any time.
But you gotta
it's
think
like
about
everything was calculated all the way
those
through.
dudes on and off for years and worked together. You got that period because you remember they was a tag team when they was in the Wyatt family, which they should have had a tag team title back then.
Yeah.
Now you getting them see they primarily together, and now they're cooking. Not Harper didn't get hurt or Rowan didn't get hurt. Now they both together, non-injured, and they're fucking cooking. I'm sorry. I enjoyed the Uso penitentiary, and they'll get them again, but tick, 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 tick. In 28 days, time's up.
I just don't see how 2 men laid out 5 men. And yeah, that's another one of your triple threats.
Xavier Woods.
Man, R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
That was hard. He took a bump.
It was hard to tell too, like
he tucked his chin.
It was on the first couple of times of watching it, I didn't know if he had tucked his chin or not, and I was afraid that his head did hit the edge of those stairs, But
it was close.
Yeah,
I was worried about.
Close one.
I was worried about the edge of the stairs.
And then
because how he came down right on the fucking edge.
Yeah, like his
that's
head,
what I was worried
would
about.
hit the head.
And he could have snapped his fucking neck. We could have had an Owen Hart situation.
And then right before that, bro, they suplexed him on the outside.
I don't know, because that was tough. Everybody got almost equal ass whoopings.
Yeah, everybody got jacked up along the same way.
They went to... the only one that probably got the softest probably was Kofi. The oldest motherfucker out there.
Yeah.
Everybody else, shit, they fucked up the Usos.
Yeah, they did.
Shit, the one Uso, he got not hit with the fucking bludgeon, he got hit with another one. Shit.
They did come out and throw them hammers
fucking
around.
Uso penitentiary.
So you figure that's going to be 3
triple
tag
threat.
Yeah, triple threat tag team at Mania. Then you get, I hate to step over Naomi and Becky Lynch versus Natalya and Carmella, but it was a good little filler match and stuff. And
Carmella and them won.
Yeah, Carmella and them won. I'm sorry, I don't even remember that match because that Usos versus the New Day shit was just fucking.
And the thing about it, that's why they was having chalking up another good match, like they usually do. And I think that's why they probably put them out there because they figure like, hey, everybody's seen this shit a shitload of times. We know these dudes damn near pitch a perfect ball game when they go against each other.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, let's throw the twist. Let's throw the Bludgeon Brothers out there, fuck it all up, and then put they stamp like, hey, now we're taking over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's been a while. I mean, with all that promotion that's been going on for a while, but if you really see them, like, man, they're gonna go balls out of WrestleMania because, like I said, the Usos
in there.
The Usos ain't never really been to WrestleMania on the main card like that. Harper and Rowan, this is gonna be their big time to shine.
You gotta think about last year, the New Day. They was pissed because they had them motherfuckers hosting.
They had to play host, yeah.
So
I mean,
Harper and Rowan, I think they was on a pre-show. Wasn't that Andre Giant on the pre-show?
I think Luke Harper was running solo at that time, and I think Rowan was hurt. I don't think Harper made it. I mean, Rowan made it to
shit. Either or,
Yeah, but they'll definitely be there this year. It's gonna look good. And then you get the SmackDown Women's Title match, Ruby Riott versus Charlotte.
Hey, shouts out to Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott.
She stepped the fuck up tonight.
She wrestled a great match tonight.
I was surprised. I was like, I know she was cool. It was like the time I seen her, I'm like, she cool. But I'm like, you get a time where this was basically the biggest match of her fucking career.
This was a big match, yes.
and she stepped up. Like, she showed Charlotte she belonged.
Yeah.
And even, you seen the Talking Smack after where Charlotte said, like, hey, that girl, you know, she gonna be a player, like, and that had to be the ultimate rub where you had Charlotte fucking saying, like, hey, this girl, she's legit.
Yeah. I mean, Ruby Riott, she put up a great effort. Obviously, Charlotte won the match because she's got to go into WrestleMania as the champ. But, yeah, not taking nothing from Ruby Riott, man. She went out there and told a great story tonight. She worked well, but that wasn't the story. The story was what happened after the match when fucking Asuka came out.
Big surprise.
And challenged Charlotte, which we figured on the pre-show.
Oh, shit, yeah, I was watching drama.
Yeah.
Cut it off.
Which...
I didn't know. I forgot about that. They should be dry.
I mean, to be honest with you though, man, like...
Thanks, Kyle.
That shit was...
Hey, we had fucking shit. You know, you forget, like, we was like, okay, let's try to knock this shit out.
Tomorrow's Monday.
Yeah.
And wash them damn clothes.
Yeah, both of us gotta go back to work tomorrow. You know, trying to knock out some laundry. And shit, I forgot we filming the show. You know,
you're doing
even though these the Wrestleheads,
hey, that shit,
aka my garage, aka where my washing and shit.
That shit's authentic because I remember when ECW used to cut those promos in the basement.
Yeah, at Paul Heyman's daddy's house.
Paul and Mom was ironing shirts on the side. So it don't get no more authentic than this. But real shit though, Asuka came out, she challenged Charlotte. It was something that had to happen. And I mean, honestly, Asuka moving to SmackDown probably saves her fucking career.
Hey, but
Raw is a fucking cesspool.
But see, the thing about this shit is now you got this complex match. Some people will say a dream match. Now, because hey, Asuka's finna get pushed because she ain't got pushed. I'm gonna be honest with you, a little Nia Jax, but mainly she ain't been pushed like this since NXT with the Ember Moon and the
And when you say push, you mean challenge.
Yeah, from the chick from Sanity. It was only like 3 people in fucking. And Mickie James like in 4th place with that shit. Other than that, she ain't really been pushed hard. But now you're gonna fucking sit there and see.
And honestly, you know
what happened to Mark Scott?
Honestly,
you probably meet a Mark Scott, and he just joined, so he should be on here.
Yeah,
I see he just joined.
Honestly,
our former co-host.
Let's be honest, man. Asuka versus Charlotte, that's gonna be a great fucking match. It's probably gonna be next to last. And to be honest with you, Asuka don't need to win that match. Charlotte needs to.
No, this is where
Charlotte has to win that match.
This is where, like, okay, this is how you get rid of that streak. Because people will believe that Charlotte took the streak. And Charlotte needs the feather in her cap. And Asuka, I mean, shit, come on now. She'd have been fucking a runaway train for damn near 2 years. What's it like? It's up to like 500 plus days. It's like, if she loses, nobody would trip. They'd be like, oh, okay, it's Charlotte. We understand.
I think the biggest victory for her, Asuka leaving Raw.
Yeah.
I can't.
She probably still gonna go over there. She gonna be John Cena.
I can't stress enough how leaving Raw can just really change your career for the better. I mean, Raw is just not the place to be.
But see,
they look at they want to tell you it's the A show and all that stuff, but you really don't see superstars flourish, and you don't see superstars get to that next level until they go to SmackDown. It's not just a part of their storyline; it's the fucking truth.
But see, the thing about this shit is, okay, now you getting some WrestleMania shit open now, because now you got Asuka over there on SmackDown. Hopefully, as she's gonna go against her, but you know they might just say, hey, you know she's on alone right now.
Yeah.
But now it opens up what's going over at Raw.
Yeah, who's gonna challenge Alexa Bliss? I mean, like I said,
because they totally destroyed Nia Jax. It might not be Nia Jackson for some fucking forsaken reason. Alexa is they motherfucker who they got all the stock and the fucking shit behind.
But see, you know what? It still could be Nia Jax because remember, Alexa Bliss is being her friend and telling her it's gonna be okay. You know, it's all right. You're fat and all this stuff.
You're fat.
It could still turn out to be Nia Jax winning the belt. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is probably your smallest window. You got to get Nia Jax to get that belt and get her in there while Ronda's on that tag team match.
I'm sorry, because Nia Jax came up. Was that last year WrestleMania when they had the Fatal 4-Way and she was in the elimination and she took a fucking super German suplex on the back of her head.
Landed on her head,
yeah. I'm like, David said Mandy Rose would get a shot at the Raw Women's title. Shit. I don't know.
I mean, you know,
she damn so beautiful to look at.
We all know.
I do enjoy watching her.
We all know it would have been Paige if she wouldn't have been hurt.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Paige
Paige would have got the belt. It was working that way. Like, you could tell that group was to supplant her to make sure she got it.
Yep.
And Alexa Bliss' time was up.
Yeah, but seeing as how she got hurt, you know, I don't see them really doing Sasha Banks or...
Not because it's played out.
They should be wrestling against each other.
Because you think about it. Alexa Bliss just dropped her ass on her head at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
She's done. Bayley, she's done. Sasha and Bayley is finna do this. Oh, let's go against each other shit again.
That's why it has. That's why it has.
You
to
can
be
put that
Nia
shit on a
Jax.
pre-show.
It has to be Nia Jax. It has to be the best friend splitting up. It has to be all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, and she has to get her moment at Mania. I mean, she has to. But with that being said,
what else we got?
You get the main event of the night, 6-pack challenge. Nothing short of great, dude. It was a great match.
I want to say this. Thank God that Undertaker didn't come out, but I'm still scared it's gonna happen tomorrow.
You know, and I would say this too. Congrats to AJ Styles. We knew you were gonna keep the belt.
Him versus Nakamura. It's been a done deal. Congratulations. We're looking forward to that match, but we can. Oh yeah, no. Before we do that, the whole Shane McMahon, it kind of threw a fucking twist with the fucking Shane McMahon. Now you have him fuck Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
And really, Kevin Owens, for the
excuse he gave, he started getting all cocky and shit today.
Yeah, he started acting up a little bit on that
he started acting like a normal McMahon. That's what the fuck was happening.
Yeah.
Like that power hungry, oh yeah, he kicked me in the face, I'm a little hot-headed.
Well, I mean, it's like you said, though. It's not like Kevin Owens was aiming to kick him in the head. He was aiming for Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn moved out the way.
And he fucked them both.
Yeah. So,
obviously... He didn't even bring the KY.
Obviously, there's going to be something going on with them at WrestleMania. The preliminary rumor that Fonzo had brought up was they was going to try to do the tag team with, what's his name, Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan don't want to do what's right for business and stand on the apron, so...
Who the fuck would want to stand on the apron?
I don't give a fuck. That's all you're supposed to do right now.
Who the
stand
fuck
on the goddamn apron.
If it's something you love, hey, I'm sorry.
Stand on the apron.
If you're gonna put Daniel Bryan on the fucking card, I want to see him work. That's the thing about it.
He got a broke neck. He can't work.
Okay, so you telling me a tired ass Shane McMahon supposed to take on these two motherfuckers?
Oh, now he's tired. Last year when he was talking about he was a physical specimen and shit.
Okay, first off, if he's going against two people, he's gonna be tired.
And they both need to beat his ass. I mean, it's been fucking months in the making.
Yeah. I don't know. See now, for me.
What are you gonna do? A triple threat?
No, for me the side value of the match didn't went down because I was kind of getting used to Dolph Ziggler shit, and I thought they could really do something. Now you put tired ass Kevin Owens and fucking he don't know want to be a heel or a face Sami Zayn up in there. It gets confusing. It's like it already did went down a couple of ticks. Like, It's like I'm done.
It is gonna be interesting to see which way they go with John Cena though, because. You know, you notice like when AJ was celebrating and shit, John Cena didn't want to get his ass out the ring like he should have.
He pushed the camera.
You know, AJ had to leave the ring and go stand on the table and do his just due. And I mean, like I said, the storyline is so tired, Randy.
He could have took his crying bitch ass to the back and sat there like, oh man, I don't have a match for WrestleMania.
Shouts out to Randy Orton too. He was like. You got a chance to see that dude cry. That was pretty good.
Shit.
But yeah, so I mean, now you think about this, man. Fastlane is in the books. Monday Night Raw is tomorrow.
Undertaker calls out John Cena.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Now, we should be starting to see, now, the road to WrestleMania is officially beginning.
I can almost guarantee you tomorrow Raw is going to be another sad piece of shit show.
Hey. We might have to do a show tomorrow because your boy John Cena is gonna be doing that shit. Your boy Brock Lesnar decided to come tomorrow, come to work, you know. And there's gonna be some other shit. It's gonna be the Asuka fallout. The matches are gonna have to take form.
There shouldn't be no Asuka fallout on Raw.
No, because the fallout now she gone to Smackdown. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The fallout because the whole time they've been basically saying Asuka is going to go against Alexa Bliss, but they ain't officially said it. Now that you got her out the way, going to Charlotte, now it's like, okay, who's next?
I can tell you how this is going to go, and I know you're not going to want to hear it.
Go ahead.
But I got to tell you anyway. Cena's going to start the show off tomorrow, right?
Crying and bitching and moaning.
He's going to be sad. Right.
He lost his smile.
I don't think the Undertaker's gonna challenge him, but that was still a wild card.
Okay,
I can't remember. I can't think of who.
Wrestleheads.
Who's gonna be John Cena's?
Who is gonna go against John Cena at WrestleMania?
Yeah, like who's gonna
write that shit?
Who wants?
Write it in on the fucking show.
Who wants to?
While we still up?
Who wants to be the just do of John Cena? You know, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna start the show tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Triple H and Kurt Angle
Jesus
and Ronda
Christ.
Rousey and Shane McMahon. Yes, you're gonna get more of that crap tomorrow. Okay.
Holy shit!
You're gonna get probably Elias getting beat up by fucking Braun Strowman again.
Jesus.
And then at the end of the show, you're gonna have Paul Heyman do all the talking for Brock Lesnar, and then there will be minimal physical
So basically,
contact.
you saying they're gonna be serving dick pedigrees all night?
What I think is they're gonna fucking mill it in tomorrow, and they're gonna have fucking
You were
Roger
saying
Rabbit.
Raw and Melanie.
Raw as shit, and they're gonna fucking bring Roger Rabbit into the Hall of Fame tomorrow. That's gonna be their next dumbass fucking induction.
Kid Rock.
Oh yeah, well him too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's going to be it for the Hall of Fame.
And think about that shit. Like all the celebrities you can come up with. Kid Rock appeared at one WrestleMania, fucked up the whole women's fucking entry because his bitch ass show went over, and they had to fucking just start running out while he playing his lame ass music. Because I don't think he made anything good in 15 years.
Probably longer than that. Man.
Shit, since the Undertaker shit around that time.
Yeah.
That might be longer.
And really, all his shit has been covers too, because American Badass was Metallica's cover, and then that fucking song that he plays over and over again was fucking Leonard Skinner. So, I mean,
are you saying he haven't came up with an original?
He did have some original stuff like one of his first albums, but like when he started doing American Badass and all that, that wasn't his music. It was a cover. So, yeah, that's a Hall of Fame. So
yeah,
that's a Hall of Fame situation. My question is, why didn't they put fucking Motorhead in the Hall of Fame right after Lemmy Kilmister died?
That's a good fucking question.
They done made so much music for WWE.
What, 3 songs? Let's see.
And they
2 Triple H's in the Evolution.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. It's kind of hard. I mean, you got Triple H that's all time, but I don't know. My shit is the Evolution.
Either way,
that Evolution is hard as fuck.
They did good music for WWE, and then those performances.
And then King of Kings.
Yup.
I might put King of Kings third, and Triple H shit second, and Evolution first. Cause I mean, shit, the guitar work on Evolution, the vocals, everything fucking worked.
Yeah.
And then when you have them come walking, it's just everything. The video, the little vignette video, everything worked good together.
That's why I said to me, Motorhead was going way before.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
But
let's read a couple of these questions and give it a little gap.
Yeah, cause I ain't got much to say about Raw tomorrow.
Official Kyle Mack talk about Joe Rogan. I think Joe Rogan said something about wrestling. He probably was doing the UFC shit, talking shit.
I can't comment because I don't know what he did.
Official Kyle Mack, write in what did Joe Rogan say about wrestling? Because I didn't have time. I know you wrote me and said something earlier. I didn't have time to get to it.
Yeah.
Amar Scott said the streak has to go, but in true to WWE fashion, they're probably going to let Carmella cash it in and beat her. Did you see the spot that Ruby Riott messed up on? If you was talking about that Charlotte spot, I threw that one on Charlotte. Like, that one spot.
The one where she was going into the ropes, right? Yeah, that was the only thing I foreseen that I didn't really. But I mean, shit, man, I'm sorry. If that's all that we can call a screw up for tonight, I'll take it. Because when you watch Raw, them bitches fuck up every other fucking movie now.
Amar Scott said, WWE likes to turn people down before they give them the championship. They done it before. And so it might be Nia Jax, and she might be going over. That super kick to Nakamura, Clips 1, 2, 3. Welcome back, Clips. That shit was sweet. That fucking Machka kick, he kicked the shit.
He had a couple of good kicks. I mean, like I said, fucking Rusev and Nakamura, they tore the house down in the fucking beginning of the match.
Joe's May say, let's talk about NXT New Orleans. Look, I think we talked about this shit a couple days ago, but I'm going to say it again. Jesus fucking Christ. That goddamn card for New Orleans, the NXT New Orleans, man, you got fucking the fucking championship match, Almas versus fucking Aleister Black.
And they're gonna
that shit's gonna tear some shit down.
And they're gonna debut the North American title, right?
Yep. That's gonna be a ladder match.
All you gotta do is just say the words ladder match NXT. WrestleMania already lost.
Ladder match NXT is gonna be Adam Cole, baby, and Ricochet, and EC3, and Velveteen Dream, and the two big guys, the Lars Sullivan. They're gonna need him to catch some motherfuckers, and then Big Damo, aka the big dude from Sanity.
Right. Now I was reading on Wrestleheads. Someone had posed a pretty good comment in the inbox section about Mike Bennett making his return and replacing the guy that got hurt. What's his name?
Oh, you talking about Bobby Fish?
Yeah.
Bobby Fish tore his knee up. He's gonna be out 4 to 6 months.
And they was talking about possibly Mike Bennett replacing him.
That could be a good way to restart his shit.
Yeah.
And get that whole SmackDown stank of him jobbing off of him.
Yeah.
Put him in there because they kind of used to run in the same circles at
Adam Cole, right?
Yeah.
See.
So I mean that wouldn't be a bad idea.
It's not bad at all, dude.
I mean, because they should, and I've been saying this for a long time. When they do the fucking trades and the franchise shit, they need to send a couple of people back to NXT.
Ty Dillinger should be the first one.
No,
I'm not saying that out of being rude. It's just they're not using him right on SmackDown.
No.
He used to be a really big player on fucking NXT. Why not bring him back down there, But I agree, too. I think Mike Bennett, this would be something great for his career. If they can give it a jump start, as you would say. I mean, hell, everyone needs a Ray for Austin every now and again.
Then, because they got that match that you're talking about, it looks like it's going to be a triple threat. It's going to be the Authors of Pain, and it's going to be Roddy Strong and, other person.
Roderick Strong and...
I can't think of it. It'll come to me, but anyway. So you got them. Then you gonna have the grudge match between probably the non-sanctioned match, the Gargano versus Ciampa, which that shit it got a potential to tear the fucking house down.
And then
you got the women.
Gargano with the cryptic messages that he's leaving NXT too.
Well, ain't no cryptic. He already lost the fucking match, but they're gonna fucking string that shit out by the time he gets the fucking what's his name. By the time the fucking pay-per-view come around. So you got that. Let's see. Go back down. Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss's match is kitchen pre-show worthy. Kyle Max said Shane didn't screw Owens. Owens screw Owens. Clips 1, 2, 3 say Shane versus Dolph. I don't know. That look like it's changing.
No, because tonight Shane was on Owens and Zayn.
He said John Cena versus Undertaker WrestleMania 34 is looking like that.
Yeah.
Amor said, I know it's 8 years too late, but it's going to be the heel Cena versus The Undertaker. It's trash. Let's see. Orton versus Mahal versus Roode.
That's
next pay-per-view, Roadblock. Clips 1, 2, 3 say. What about Roadblock? I think they said they subsidizing some of the pay-per-views because there's going to be joint pay-per-views. And I think the retarded ones they had, they're going to take them off. Like Great Ball of Fire and shit like that. So
should be one pay-per-view.
Joe May said Raw is falling apart.
Yeah, exactly.
Kyle Max said, hey, ready to talk about the Joe Rogan situation. Gotta fucking say that shit. Let's see. Samoa Joe or the Undertaker Clips 1, 2, 3.
You know what? Honestly, if Joe's ready,
that would be a better match.
I would not mind that. If Joe is ready and he can come out and whoop Cena's ass tomorrow,
Cena
and get that going.
To do the job. He has to do the job. It ain't like last year where him and his broad, they treated Maurice like she wasn't a multiple-time champion.
Well, Maurice treated herself like a multiple-time. She didn't treat herself like a multiple-time champion.
They told her
because
she
didn't get in that ring and do nothing.
You
wouldn't even thought she was a former champion.
You know they told her what to fucking do. It's all about making Nikki Bella look strong.
Oh Lord.
She got to look strong. John Cena got to look strong.
That's what you need to be worried about right there.
Official Kyle Max says Hulk Hogan. Joe May say Buff Bagwell. Strowman versus Joe. Superman. Lars Sullivan versus Cena. Joe May say book it.
You know what you saying there,
Kyle
Randy?
Max say Cena versus Superman. Amar Scott say Cowboy. That was his last one. These people come up with some crazy one. Cena versus RTD2. Kyle Max said John Cena versus Chuck Jones.
Come
That's
on.
a damn shame.
Come on.
All Brock does is slam them when they back. That's not entertainment. Lisa Libra says, 23 says.
You know what, Randy? You might have been onto something.
Hello. Hold on, let me finish running.
This is what worries me now.
Now me screwed up too.
Because if they don't want to give Nia Jax the title shot, it could be Nikki Bella.
Okay, so Kyle McRope said Joe Rogan apparently said wrestling was fake, much like bitch Lesnar, and said Superfly Splash was ridiculous.
Newsflash. I mean,
well, Joe Rogan, I noticed lately he's been saying a lot of stupid shit, and I think with Joe Rogan, for the most part, I know he's supposed to be a comedian. I think that's his other fucking shit.
He is a comedian.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, my fault.
He's a comedian first, and then this UFC is actually probably turned into something way more than what he thought it was going to be. So obviously he makes more money with that, but you know.
I didn't know he was a comedian.
Yeah, he's a comedian first.
Is he funny?
I don't watch his.
Hey, let's be honest, because I just remember that motherfucker from USC at Fear Factor. I never knew he was a fucking.
He's an actual comedian. Yes, that was. You know, that was what he was doing before he got on with UFC.
Maybe that's a joke that he's a comedian.
I don't know.
No, he does stand up.
No, I'm just saying it's a joke that he's a funny comedian. Maybe that's the joke.
Okay. Like I said, I can't speak on it because I don't know. I'd rather watch a rerun of T.J. Hooker.
Hey, motherfucking Billy Shatner.
Yeah. So.
Especially
Anyway, it's funny.
Get that Billy Club.
It's funny that he takes shots at wrestling and stuff. Because isn't his co-host Todd Grisham now?
One of the fucking shit.
Todd Grisham took over for Goldberg, right?
I don't know because
I believe
heard
so.
Grisham.
I believe Todd Grisham took over for Goldberg in the UFC. That's interesting.
Okay, Joe May said, "What do you guys think of Velveteen Dream?"
Fantastic.
The motherfucker's good.
He is, dude. He's one of the best rookies of the year.
And he's going to show in that goddamn match. Jesus Christ! Getting back to NXT, that goddamn match. It's scary because NXT, that New Orleans, it's gonna be like 3 matches that's gonna steal the show. Try to steal the show. 3 or 4 is gonna steal the show from each other.
Yeah.
And that ladder match, Ricochet.
This is probably gonna be this is gonna be the biggest.
Adam Cole, all
ever.
these people in this fucking match.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. The only one that's probably useless as fuck is the Lars Sullivan motherfucker who's backed by Brock Lesnar for some reason. Even Big Damo, his ass, he can, for a big dude, he can fly, he can move,
do too,
he can do a lot of shit. You remember he did in that fucking, what's that war game? He went coast to fucking coast.
Yep, sure did. Sure did. Yep.
So, let's see. Randy swipe up because he typed it.
Let's be honest.
It was a part of the
this
Kingdom,
is probably going to be the biggest
team.
NXT show that they've had to date.
Didn't they put Sin Cara in NXT? No, he's still around. Official Carmack Pete Dunne. No UK match. And see, that's the thing. I try to say, like, hey, have a UK title on there. I'm like, because I think they probably figure it's too nice of a belt. So that tells me if they put that North American, they must be on their way to getting that
UK
shit
to go
going.
full independent, yeah.
Let's see. Strowman versus Kane WrestleMania 3. I hope not.
Kane's running for mayor.
He needs to be in an Andre the Giant battle royal and pushes out the door. What's going to happen with Strowman? Strowman, they got a couple of options for Strowman.
I think he's going to be Intercontinental, yeah.
The Intercontinental shit, or the backup if this shit with Lesnar goes wrong for the heavyweight. For the Universal.
I don't think it's going to go wrong. They're probably going to make any deal with him.
Official Comax said Joe Rogan needs to shut his fucking dick liquor. Goddamn Cornette. That shit never gets old.
Everyone knows who listens to, you know who's listening to Cornette.
Oh my God. You got to shut your dick liquor. Official Comax.
No guns.
Shithead list.
No guns, no knives. Just a place where it's just me and you.
And I got $5,000.
Yep, and we do not call the police.
That's when you know somebody hates your fucking guts. Like
No.
they even offer you money just so they can get your hands on you to beat your ass.
No, the reason how you know that someone hates your guts is when they try to get healthy to lose weight so they can fucking piss on your grave. They can outlive you to piss on your grave.
Fuck.
Cornette is cold, boy.
Amar Scott looks like NXT once again is going to shit over WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Ricochet is going to wear his Prince Puma mask in his entrance. I don't know if he can. Clips 1, 2, 3 said I feel, and Roscoe Davis said hello. The Fastlane poster was nice with the AJ Styles going like this shit. The forearm, yeah.
Yeah.
So, shit. What the fuck else? Shit.
I heard AAA might be buying Impact.
Yeah. Oh, hey. This is what I want to talk about. Motherfucking, let's see. Jose Chicks said, honestly, not looking forward to WrestleMania. Just looking forward to Bobby Lashley Raw after WrestleMania. Who will win? Minoru Suzuki.
It's funny because Bobby Lashley is still on Impact.
Like 50?
Bobby Lashley's still on Impact.
Oh, God, stop saying this. This motherfucker's like 9 months behind.
He's
Shit.
still on Impact. And it looks like he's going to work a program with Brian Cage.
It was like EC3, like, what's on there? Like, man.
As long as he's still on there, WWE's not going to put him on their television.
WWE needs to start sliding him some money. Like, listen, bitch, go live. Like, you fucking up our shit.
Live costs them too much money, man.
It can't cost that goddamn much.
It costs a lot to go live.
Okay, they need to get their ass out there and make some money.
Let's be real. If it didn't cost that much, they would be live. It is.
Man, fuck that shit.
I don't think, but then I'm gonna be honest to you in this respect too. It could be their network because I don't think there's anything live on Pop TV. I don't think they have any live programming on Pop TV.
Don't they got some fucking
Exactly.
Yeah, I already got nothing.
They don't have any live programming on
See,
Pop
Kyle
TV.
Mack said yes. Suzuki is 50. That's what I thought. Suzuki, I know Suzuki's like 50 years old. Shit, yeah, give him a stiff ass match. That motherfucker. I seen something that nigga did a great drop kick. I'm like, how the fuck you doing a drop kick? And you fucking 50 years old like that?
Some people can still go, man.
Shit.
Some people can still go.
Man, somebody needs to fucking send that shit to fucking Bill Goldberg.
Oh Lord, have
Or
mercy.
the Undertaker.
Goldberg's doing insurance commercials.
Yeah, he dressed up like
The Shield.
He dressed up like this is fucking Universal Soldier fucking Part 9 and shit.
I thought he was another member of the Shield.
No, because he was dressed. If you ever seen the second Universal Soldier, he was in it.
Oh, okay.
Or second or the third. I know. I think it was the one. Was it the one where Dolph Ziggler came back and then it was the other one? It was fucking weird. But let's see, Batista versus Brock. Yeah, see, yeah, he couldn't pull that shit with Batista because Batista knocked the shit out of him too. That's the fucking thing. See, and he couldn't come at Batista like that because, hey, Batista a bigger star than your ass is right now.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be carrying his bags. You bitch.
Funny thing about Dolph Lundgren, they're talking about doing another Creed.
They doing this
Creed
is happening.
2.
It's happening.
And they're gonna use Dolph Lundgren as his son.
He's gonna be the dad. He's still gonna be Drago. It's gonna be his son.
Yeah, exactly. I heard him saying that on the radio.
They got some fucking big ass motherfuckers to sit there.
That's gonna be pretty interesting.
Let's see. When is the final deletion gonna air on TV? I don't know. They said they already filmed it. So it's already in the can. It just went. Let's see. Kyle Mack says Minority would destroy Brock, slap that bitch's mouth, and make that ass humble.
Who?
Minority Suzuki.
Oh.
You saw Batista MMA fight. I can't remember if I seen it. I think he won. I remember that.
That was the one where Batista fought that dude that was like 80 years old and 400 pounds overweight. I saw it. I remember that shit. You do remember that shit. We were watching that shit on the computer. Not at this house, but at the other house. I said, Batista ought to be ashamed of himself fighting this dude. This dude can't give him no real challenge.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That was like me. That's like me getting in there with Batista. Come on, man. What the fuck? That's exactly how that looked. That dude was like almost 50 years old, and he was like twice Batista's size, and not with no muscles.
Okay.
And I was like, why would you even sign up to take a fight like that?
All right. The next thing I want to fucking sit here and talk about before we wrap this puppy up, and I gotta stop saying wrapping puppies up. But anyway, is the fucking Scott Hall and his British Bulldog and Lex Luger situation, where you got Scott Hall sit here and said that the British Bulldog and fucking Lex Luger he said like they was like marginal single wrestlers, like they didn't do nothing. And I'm like, whoa, Scott Hall. I understand you're supposed to be the bad guy, and the survey says, and yo Chico on me. But motherfucker, let's get something straight. And this is out of my motherfucking character right now. And this is hurting 25% of my soul to sit here and say this, and I'm going to start with Lex Luger.
I really want to hear this.
With Lex Luger and his success, you can't wipe Lex Luger's ass. Now, hey, you in the Hall of Fame, that's great, Hey, you got your little sayings. Hey, we loved you as Razor Ramon. You was part of the NWO. But I mean, let's be honest. Singly, the only thing they remember you in the WWE for is losing to Shawn Michaels. For the most part, you won the first one. Other than that, and then the funny part I love was that SummerSlam '94, where you slapped the shit out of Dean Douglas in the back when he was on the board. You like, you was a little struggling. And Shane Douglas went down. Best shit. I loved it. Other than that, Lex Luger was a heavyweight champion, fella. A world champion. He was a part of the... Where you was a part of the NWO and it was like 19 motherfuckers in there. Hey, every time somebody get their ass whooped, the next week they was in the NWO. And you have the gall to sit here and say that, then you don't say nothing when the Bulldog's daughter, hell, and Dinah Hart, that fucking old whore, she even fucking came up and fucking said something. Damn. I mean, shouts out to the little Bulldog. Sorry about calling Mammy a whore. Nonetheless. You know, Sean, you know you want me, but hey, the point is, I take that back about the whore shit, but
you were just passionate.
Yeah, I was just passionate.
Trying to fit off
my
a
fault.
little bit.
But how dare you even fucking talk about the British Bulldog?
Sean didn't want you.
The Bulldog filled Wembley Stadium for SummerSlam. One of the rare times you seen the Intercontinental title. Nobody don't even remember that SummerSlam. I don't even think, was the heavyweight title even on the line then? I don't even think it was.
I don't think it was.
The main event was the Intercontinental title, Bulldog versus Bret. How many times you seen an Intercontinental title was the main event?
Wasn't that the same year that the Road Warriors rode in on Harleys?
Yeah, they had the gold spikes on there. Mm-hmm. The Undertaker came in on the back of the hearse.
Yep, on the back of that hearse, man.
And I'm like, legit. you had they was going against Money Inc.
Yeah.
And they had gold and shit on. And that's the thing about it. I'm like, he main evented a major pay-per-view. Scott, what have you done?
You know,
I'm sorry, like, dude, you can't call somebody that was a world champion marginal. I'm like, shit, hey, as much, and this is another thing, as much as we don't like Double J, I mean, shit, Jeff Jarrett done more than you. Hell, Jeff Jarrett won the Intercontinental 6 times. I think Scott Hall won it 5-6 times. Jeff Jarrett is a 4-time WCW champion. What have you done? Let's be honest. You was nothing but Kevin Nash's side bitch. You was Kevin Nash's side bitch. Hey, they even fucking, yo, cracked out fucking drunk ass. They even swindled you out of the proceeds from the NWO.
I don't know if I can go that far, Ray.
No, what? No.
Scott Hall in his day was a bad motherfucker.
Okay, no.
And for all intents and purposes.
Hey, here, I'm gonna take something from him. Survey says, who was better? Bulldog or Scott Hall?
Bulldog.
Survey said, who was better? Lex Luger? Yeah, hold on. And you a Lex Luger provider like a motherfucker.
But
who was better? Lex Luger or Scott Hall?
Scott Hall was a better in-ring performer.
Career.
No, as far as career achievements, it's Lex Luger.
Why?
But
why?
Because Lex Luger won more belts and was a
not
part
only
of
that,
a lot of big moments.
And not only that, Hoss, two companies put their shit on Lex Luger's back.
No, I agree with that.
Nobody never.
3 companies.
Oh, excuse me. 3 companies. Nobody never did that for Scott Hall.
I don't know.
Not saying that Scott Hall, and that's why I prefaced it in the beginning, not saying Scott Hall is not great. We all agreed he should have been in the Hall of Fame. We all agree he's good.
Scott Hall.
But you can't fucking open, like my grandma said, don't let your mouth overload your ass.
No.
And that's what Scott Hall did with that fucking tweet.
I agree with you with that. I don't think he should have said anything about him either. But it's hard to sit here and say that Scott Hall between the ropes Lex Luger was better than him, because Lex Luger wasn't a better wrestler than Scott Hall. He wasn't. Scott Hall was a better wrestler. He was a better talker. And I like Lex Luger. I consider Lex Luger to be up there because of his achievements, just like you said. But it's tough for me to say that Lex Luger was a better talker and a better worker than Scott Hall. That's just tough to say. However, the British Bulldog, you're 100% correct on that one. I mean, the British Bulldog was the shit. And people like Scott Hall have to realize the British Bulldog didn't get a lot of the opportunities because of how short he was. because Scott Hall was lucky enough to be 6'6", 6'7", something like that. You know, he's gonna get up. He's gonna get more opportunities.
And he was still limited. I'm saying,
but the Bulldog was only like 5'10",
even with Lex Luger,
and
even with Lex Luger,
was one of the baddest, strongest motherfuckers in the business.
What I'm saying with Lex Luger, right? Scott Hall can't fucking utter that shit about Lex Luger. Like, dude, Lex Luger was a world champion.
They were
Lex Luger had a company on his back. Multiple companies. Like Scott Hall, you never either had an opportunity. Let's be honest, you probably had problems. The motherfucker said, "Fuck it, we ain't gonna fucking do that shit. We ain't gonna put shit on you."
Because I honestly felt like Scott Hall when he was in the AWA, when he was Big Scott Hall.
Okay, what was that? What, 70s, 80s?
No, it was like early 80s. Before he started really looking Puerto Rican, right? When he was Big Scott Hall, I think that Gagne wanted to put the belt on him, but for some reason it just didn't work out. Because I think if he would have got the rub in the AWA at the beginning of his career, then you would have seen him get that belt in Mid-Atlantic WCW.
And I'm sorry,
but it just didn't work out like that.
For him to sit there and say that, like, dude, you was Kevin Nash's side bitch. You was Kevin Nash's lackey.
But he wrestled better than Kevin Nash, though.
Not the point.
Some say that he was the one that actually held up that tag team.
Not the point. Kevin Nash is a 6-time world champion? And you know, I'm not a Kevin Nash fan like that.
Yeah, but it's tough to say that he was Kevin Nash's side bitch when, to me, he was the reason why the Outsiders were so fucking significant.
And he was still Kevin Nash's side bitch.
It wasn't because of Kevin Nash.
Charles,
it was because of Scott Hall.
He made it to WCW before Nash did. And you see what happened. Who got the world titles and shit? I think Hall at his best got the U.S. belt? At his best.
Yeah, mid-card.
Mm-hmm. At his best.
But you know what? That's pure.
For him to even utter.
Yeah, but see, for you to say that though,
the Bulldog's name. Like,
he shouldn't have mentioned the Bulldog's name.
You keep your fucking mouth shut.
No, he
needs to keep his.
He shouldn't have mentioned the Bulldog's name.
Keep his fucking goddamn dick licker, fucking bottle drinking, motherfucking ass mouth shut.
Hey, listen, the dude that murked people, I get it, okay? What I'm saying is,
and that still didn't get him shit.
What I'm saying is,
hey, motherfuckers,
Kevin Nash
I bet
got
you Rick
all those
Rude
fucking
still
belts.
whooped his ass.
Kevin Nash got all those belts because he was over 7 feet tall, and that's it, fella.
And Hall was 6'8"?
Because I'm sorry, Scott Hall could talk, he could wrestle, he was a total fucking package.
I'm gonna tell you something, Chuck.
It had to be his shit outside the ring that didn't get him to the next level. Because Scott Hall was one hell of a worker.
If Scott Hall wasn't a greedy whore and just would have stayed and never went to WCW, he would have had a shot to be world champion. They would have put it on him in WWE.
Well, for him to go to WCW was more of a money thing. He wasn't getting paid good in WWF. He even said that shit. He wasn't getting paid good.
I can't trust the word of a drunk.
You're right, but then I also listen to Bruce Pritchard's podcast. Shouts out to Something to Wrestle With.
Enjoyed the show.
And honestly, real shit, dude. They said, hey, if you got to go to WCW to make more money and have a better schedule, do what you got to do. But it doesn't change the fact that marginally, Scott Hall was a better worker than Kevin Nash. He was a better worker than Lex Luger. They got the nod and he didn't. He was not a better worker than the British Bulldog, but he got the nod over the Bulldog most of the time because of his height.
Okay, what I'm saying to you,
and Lex Luger, he got the nod.
You cannot trash people's careers that have better careers than you did.
No, you really shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't.
No, fuck that. You playing politics right now. You sitting there like, no,
because I don't want to.
Fuck him. He shouldn't have said that shit.
I don't want it to seem like, Scott Hall's just this piece of trash because
he is a piece of trash.
He's not a piece of trash, man.
No, you sit here, you open your fucking mouth about shit you shouldn't talk about. Hey, that ain't no different. Listen, this is Wrestleheads. This ain't political heads. This ain't fucking being fucking providers for motherfuckers. This motherfucker
who's being a provider? Those are facts.
You being a provider for this motherfucker.
I am
because
not
at the end of the fucking day, he opened his
facts.
mouth about the British Bulldog. He opens his mouth about Lex Luger. If you want to sit here, and he said they didn't do nothing with their career. That's what the motherfucker said. How can you say somebody did nothing with their career and they have better careers than you did? Now, I get it. You want to be cocky because you're in the WWE Hall of Fame. But let's be honest. The Bulldog probably would have been in there if he wasn't fucking around with Sonny. And Lex Luger would have been in there if he didn't do the dumb shit he did when he was in WWE. Because technically, if we want to be technical and schmectical, this motherfucker They have the stats to be ahead of Scott Hall to go in the Hall of Fame. Both of them. And that's a fact, Jack. Now, let me read some of these fucking things I got my kitchen bitch out the way.
And I'm Randy Dixon, and I've said my piece.
Peace, you motherfucking right. A. Mark Scott said, Bulldog's daughter called Scott Hall a limp dick drunk. Wrestle Clips 1, 2, 3, when they gonna make another 365? I don't know. Jake Gautier, this is the second time he did this shit, is Chuck Palumbo a Hall of Famer. Hey, you gotta check his stats. I think he got some tag belts up in there.
And all respect.
Hey, I'm gonna say yes. It's gonna be called the fucking what's his name?
The Hillbilly Jim
Hillbilly Jim rule.
The Coco Beware rule.
No, because honestly, he under Coco Beware now. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, he's under Coco Beware now. Like, Coco Beware ain't the bottom no more. It's Hillbilly Jim.
Yeah.
Official call Max Scott Hall. Good night, bitch. Joe May, at least Luger was a world champion. Isaac Wade said, let's go Kenny Omega. Half of the company was NWO. That's what I said. Like, everybody was in NWO.
This nigga said.
Wasn't a ref in the NWO. Nick Patrick. Yes, you're right. You're right, Joe May. Nick Patrick was in the NWO.
Yeah, even the refs.
Virgil was in there.
Chuck Jones for the Hall of Fame.
You got goddamn Virgil. Back here, Biz. That's the same year that the Road Warriors rode in the Harleys. Then after the match, Hawks got lost, and they found a month later in a crack house in England. God damn. Sure. Wasn't DDP side bitch the Diamond Stud? Yes, and that was Scott Hall. He's always playing second fiddle to somebody. Jeff Jarrett Blunt was Bull Vince for the 4. No, see, Jarrett got them 4. Yeah, Vince Russo. Yeah, you're probably right about that. It wasn't Vince McMahon, it was the other Vince. TNA did for Scott Hall. I think they gave him the world title. Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you. British Bulldog with or without Bray. Hey, he did a smart thing for that England shit when he went home. He had them fucking dreadlocks. And had Lennox Lewis holding the Union Jack out there. Let's see. What do you guys think about his son and Lance Hoyt? Hey, they didn't won multiple fucking tag team titles. Joe's made 3 IWGPs and 3 All Japans, I believe. Like, they're fucking accomplished. What do you guys think of Switchblade
Is it safe
Jay
to come back in?
Yeah, it's safe to come back in.
Randy.
What do you think?
What
do you think of Switchblade Jay White? He's pretty good. I've seen him. He's the new U.S. champion for the IWGP.
Oh God, thank you for blowing
My favorite moment, Rikishi Sting facing Trish by kissing ass.
Rikishi did what?
Chris 1, 2, 3 said Kevin Nash broke Big Show's. He damn near. How the fuck his weak ass? He's supposed to be some strong man. This motherfucker. He tried to jackknife. It went like this. Oh shit! Right on the back of the Big Show's neck.
That's a
Jay Gautier, hey yo.
That's a spot that they should have never done, dude.
Scott Hall ended Groveberg Street. Yeah, well technically it was Kevin Nash, but Scott Hall did fucking hit him with the mounting stick and fucking send him down. And the TV title.
Good old comments are all over the place, huh?
British Bulldog with or without braids. Let's see. Hall was the worker. Nash was the hot tag guy. But Nash negotiated a better contract. That's why he got them title shots. Is Akeem the African Dream?
That is very true.
Is Akeem the African Dream a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Probably not, but as the one-man gang, yeah, you probably got a little more.
But I don't know, because him and Bossman as the Twin Towers,
they didn't win no belts.
That was a damn good tag team.
No, I'm not saying that. Now, if he, the one-man gang, if he had a more accomplished career.
One-man gang wasn't no joke, bro.
I'm a Scott Hall guy. I understand that, Kyle Mack, a lot of us, but he crossed some motherfucking lines when he talked about the Bulldog and Lex Luger. And it's sick to me. I don't even like Lex Luger. That's a well-known fact. I didn't power drove that nigga shit in the dirt many a fucking day out here on this goddamn set and at the other set and in other fucking places. Jay Gautier, can you recite a leaping Lanny Potem? Hell no. I wouldn't even try. That motherfucker's good. Official Kyle Mack, Randy is killing Chuck. No hate, Chuck.
No, I mean, it happens.
Hey, it happens like this. We get the hot tags. Most of the time it's him. Then I come in on some shit. Yep. It's shit like that. Let's see.
He was on one.
KES, have you heard of that tag team? Yeah, Killer Elite Squad. That's Bulldog and fucking Lance Hoyt with the other fucking question. I think they at least got 6. They got 3 IWGPs and then the All Japan. That's Bulldog and big motherfuckers.
Good old Harry.
Chuck Jones for the Hall of Fame. Look at that, he got support. Who's Bliss going to feud with now? I think he said Nia Jax.
I think it should be
NWO
Nia
Elite
Jax,
was definitely horrible.
But you definitely got to be worried about that Nikki Bella shit now because if they did want to open the door to bring her ass back, it would be Raw and it would be against Alexa Bliss.
What do you guys think of Clips 123 said? What do you think of the finger of doom?
I hate that shit. I hate that shit every day I think
Fucking
about
Kevin Nash.
I was a WCW fan.
He went down faster than a tie hooker. Goddamn Hogan.
I was a fucking WCW fan.
Fucking two pieces of trash.
And the sad part was that match had a hell of a fucking build up. That Hogan versus Nash was supposed to be to fully break the NWO forever. It was supposed to be
and they
transcendent
back
thing.
Together.
And
Hogan wasn't gonna let that shit. He wanted that NWO merch.
They get all the way there, and he fucking pokes him and he falls. It was it was so bad that I felt the same way I felt when David Arquette won the WCW title. When you just sit there with such disgust that you want to punch the next person you see in the face. That's how I felt.
Joe's okay.
That shit was so fucking painful to me.
Joe's May said, "Did you guys see the spot where Ruby Riott messed up and Don was throwing the ropes and she slowed down?" I said it was more Charlotte because Charlotte she had like a little brain freeze right there. But hey, after all, that was the only basic fuck up of that whole fucking match.
To me, I'll accept that screw up because as many screw ups as I see on Raw.
Yeah.
To me, Ruby Riott, she did a hell of a job tonight.
Kyle Mack said thoughts on Sick Nick Mondo.
Sick Nick Mondo.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I got nothing either.
Okay.
You used to sell hash in Boyle Heights.
What team do you think the Bar gonna fix at WrestleMania? Who the fuck's over there? The Hardys or Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy? Guy behind the camera.
Oh Lord.
Guy behind the camera for Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you know what?
Let's see. I predict Philip Gordon will be on 205 in 2 years. Yeah, he's pretty good. Thoughts on CZW? That's just crazy at time. Because that's where Dean Ambrose came from.
Combat Zone Wrestling. Yeah, that was time.
Thoughts on Leo
before I
Rush?
started the House of Horrorcore.
Leo Rush is good. They're going to put him on 205. It's supposed to be they said they were supposed to be preparing him and Ricochet. God, I hope they don't send Ricochet over there. Let him be in NXT, man. He's needed in NXT. They're going to keep getting rid of motherfuckers. Let him be over. Let him be the king of NXT. Is that God laughing in the background? Not the same God that you heard earlier, but he was there too. Because they was talking about fucking Purple.
Oh.
No.
Purple's voice.
Screw you guys.
So Alberto and Vince was talking. That's the word. Clips 1, 2, 3. That fucking Vince won Alberto back for round 3.
But now here's my thing with that, right? If
Alberto
Del Rio comes back, he's got to go to SmackDown because do you really want him and Paige on the same show?
Well, she fucking a rock star now, so shit.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. They always have, you know how people are. They have this fucking this personal stuff, and shit comes back around. I mean, come on, you say it every time you see Paige that she's a nice little piece of ass. So you imagine how Del Rio felt. He was hitting it.
Yeah.
I don't think you can put them back on the same show.
He fell in love. He left his wife.
Left his wife. Those are always the worst. Like that coming to America shit. Hey, go get your mom. Hey, I ain't coming home no more. Take it easy.
Let's see. Kyle Mack said, where do you guys come up with Wrestleheads?
Just one day talking.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
We literally, before we started this show, we literally used to sit around in the living room or at work or anywhere we could and talk about wrestling just like this all the time. Till one day Randy and I said, fuck, why don't we just start recording this shit? Let's just put it on YouTube. I remember we started with what? A camera, a cell phone, and we didn't even have no chairs, no table, no nothing. We were just standing up. I had on a horrible lime green polo. I remember the first one.
Yeah,
and we started talking about wrestling.
It was some years back.
Back in the Wrestling Exposed days.
The other fucking page got lost.
Yeah.
Like this page, our YouTube page, hey, check us out on YouTube. And this goes back like 4 years to like 2014.
Something like that. But we started originally in 2018.
But no, it's 2018.
No, 2008 I mean.
Yeah. And
October, I believe it was what? October of 2008?
I'm gonna see if one of my phones we got like an episode from back like 09 or something. And see what the fuck. Because we was at my house and that was back when I smoked, both of us smoked cigarettes.
We used to smoke, yeah.
We used to smoke on the show. Because I was telling them, I'm like, man, I'm going to smoke on the show because I grown up as a kid in Chicago.
Sports writers and
like
shit.
the sports writers used to be sitting there with these stogies and shit. The fucking cloudy fucking room. Motherfucking room cloudy. Talking shit.
Talking about shit,
Yeah. And that's how it was supposed to be. But eventually I stopped smoking.
Oh, yeah. And you know what, Randy? You was right about that ESPN shit, too.
What?
I mean, we ain't talking about wrestling, but you're right. So now Michael Smith is off of Sports Center. So, you know.
Save? What?
We'll just go back to live again.
Yeah. Save and go back to live.
And get out.
And share. Hold on.
And share. I got it. And go back to live.
Oh.
I'll go back up. That's cool.
Push that.
Hurry up. Get up. Back on.
We back live. And of course we still live on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube never stops rolling. That's the cool thing about it.
Oh.
But yeah,
Sorry.
I want to give Randy credit. It's not wrestling related, but you know Michael Smith is no longer on the ESPN at 6 either, right? And like I remember,
I try to tell
we were
like,
talking
man,
about this.
they will fuck them.
We were talking about this when they left his and hers on ESPN, and they both got Sports Center. We looked at it as a gift and a curse.
I looked at that shit as a total curse.
Yeah,
I was like, they're gonna get fucked.
You did.
I said, because you got two of them. They kind of outspoken. Jamel's more outspoken than Michael Smith. Michael Smith more button up.
Yeah.
But I'm like, together they're dynamite.
But you
and
can
I'm
tell
like,
that he
when
probably,
they got him out of that his and her shit, which was a sweet spot, and they said, oh yeah, here, take the 6 or what they call it, a 9, whatever the fuck they do.
6, yeah.
Yeah. I said, man, they're gonna get fucked, and I'm like, it's not gonna be the same because they're gonna be trying to constrain them. Like, you gotta do this, like Sports Center.
When you
and
go to
all that
Sports Center,
shit.
though, it's a different ball game from having your own secondary show. And I remember we were talking about that.
I said they're gonna get fucked. I said they're gonna push their ass out.
So it really hasn't even been a year.
Was it a
they're
year?
both gone.
It might have been a year, maybe.
I don't think it has been a year, and they're both gone.
They
Because let's be honest. Let's be honest. When Jamel left the show to do the undisputed or undisputed, whatever that is. Well, it ain't the undisputed because that's on Fox. But when she left to do the undefeated stuff, I knew Michael Smith wasn't gonna make it without her. Because they work off of each other.
It's not only that, she do the shit with the fucking
And they did not get him a co-host. They kind of just let him coast by itself. How long do you think that really was gonna last? I'm just saying. Anyway, we'll get back to wrestling, man.
Whoa! We got reports. Can you guys please address the Jeff Hardy DUI arrest?
Which
He
one?
got fucking. I think they said like this is fresh. Hey, Fonzo.
Look it up.
Yep. Shit.
You got it.
Is this dumb
Let me
motherfucker?
tell you something. That better not be fucking true because I've been fucking saying this shit since that motherfucker went out there high against Sting. I was saying this shit. Look it up. Look it up.
16 minutes ago, Jeff Hardy arrested on Saturday night. Exclusive detail.
Oh shit.
That's it for your total deletion.
Well,
Absolution.
no, that's not gonna fuck with Matt. But I'm talking about he's supposed to go in Mania.
That's it.
Here, go ahead.
I got it.
Yeah, read it.
Jeff Hardy was arrested on Saturday night for driving while impaired in Concord, North Carolina. Hardy was arrested at 10:20 p.m. by the Concord.
And they
Police
already know him and
so that's
shit.
He was involved in a
that had to
traffic
be like
crash.
kills.
He was released later that evening.
No,
That accident
in
occurred
different
around
states, it's different
8:11.
shit. Yeah.
Listen, the accident occurred around 8:11 p.m. on Concord Parkway.
So he got in an
Hardy-
accident and he was drunk.
Hardy ran off the roadway, and
damn.
struck a guardrail, which caused his car to spin
He
out
pulled an Eddie
into the
Guerrero.
middle of the right northbound lane. Hardy's license has been suspended for 30 days. He has a court date scheduled for
shit.
April 16th.
You too old for that shit, man.
This motherfucker's 40 years
You too
old.
fucking old for that shit. How many fucking kites are we gonna fly with this motherfucker? Like real shit. I mean, why does this always keep happening? And it's always the same motherfucker. All the fucking time.
Hardy,
You know the sad part is, this is my raw reaction because I didn't know nothing about this shit.
Hardy has 2 WWE wellness policy violations, which carried over with his return to the company last year.
What the fuck,
While a
man?
third policy violation will result in termination.
Jeff.
It should be noticed that is the only positive test for substance
Phony
prohibitive-
09. He just
Other than
popped out of
marijuana.
nowhere. I told you he was still drunk.
Told y'all.
See, here's the thing, right?
Oh shit.
No, here's the thing. You know, people laugh about this shit. But as a wrestling fan,
Jeff Hardy is 40 years old. Matt is like 42 going on 43.
As a wrestling fan, this shit makes
He's
me
older
angry.
than me, and I'm the... What shit? How old is you? You about 40, right?
38.
40, 38.
He finna be 30 now. Okay.
38.
We ain't... The point is, me and you closer to 40.
Hey,
and that's the thing about it.
Hey, when you over 35, bro, you holding on to that last year. You ain't rounding up. You not rounding up.
Exactly. I'm
You see her holding on, your arm shaking like Hogan. Like, come on, I don't want to be 40.
Hey, nothing's worse than fucking sweating like Hogan in WrestleMania 6.
Man.
Jesus Christ. But see, this shit with Jeff Hardy, this shit ought to make everybody upset. Because I said this shit from day one. Once a fucking dope head, always a dope head. I said this shit from fucking day one. When that motherfucker stood all them fucking TNA fans up and really was a part of the death of TNA, when he fucking went out to that fucking ring high, this shit didn't fucking surprise me at all. No wonder he ain't been back on WWE television. It's more than just that fucking injury. He's still battling these so-called demons.
Let's see.
How many fucking demons do you got, motherfucker? I mean, shit. This motherfucker better call Lara Croft Tomb Raider or somebody to get rid of some of this shit. He gonna wind up dead one of these days. And that's what people need to really be worried about. Fuck wrestling. Fuck the fucking compound. Fuck total deletion and shit. You better be worried that motherfucker gonna wind up dead one day.
Hey, he gonna be like
because he keep on doing this shit. Dude, driving a car impaired ain't no fucking joke. I'm a truck driver. I see motherfuckers die every fucking day from that shit. He read the story. Hardy,
you did this shit.
He read the story, okay? Talking about his shit spun out of control and he wound up on the other side of the fucking freeway. He could have got killed doing that shit. And then what? We gonna do a 10-bell salute? WWE don't give a fuck because they got Ronda Rousey. They wouldn't have gave a fuck about this nigga dying. They worried about this bitch dropping Stephanie on her head.
Hey, people, can we officially know who's Chuck's kitchen bitch is?
No, it's not. I mean, I can't believe that shit, man. I can't fucking believe that shit from Jeff Hardy. See, this is the fucking problem when you don't get real help. And there's no fucking excuse because WWE will send your ass to get help.
Hey, they did it for Jeff Jarrett.
That shit don't, yeah, and now he a Hall of fucking Famer. Don't get me started on that shit. God damn.
Oh shit.
I hope he at least gave the fucking money back.
Keep coming back to the money. Here, let me read some of these. You can simmer down.
I just don't understand that shit. You're a fucking legend. You're Jeff Hardy. You are the original risk taker. Why are you fucking still on shit? Why?
You're 40.
What the fuck did your age have to do with anything?
Because he's supposed to be past this shit.
Oh, he ain't past it.
That's what I'm saying. God. He's supposed to be past all this shit. Let's read some of these goddamn comments.
You talking about being disappointed? This is fucking sad.
Flex Dragon 703 said, no, this is his third one. He was just crying. We just got him back last year. Jose Cheek said, this guy with the same fucking bullshit. Always Jeff not fucking professional.
I don't get it.
Kyle Back says, Randy looks 30. Thank you. Even though I got all these fucking grays now. I feel fucking horrible. But
like I said, I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed because I figured they should have had at least one good solo run left for Jeff Hardy for people to realize that he transcended the Hardy Boys as a brand, even though they are a legendary Hall of Fame tag team themselves. He also, as a singles competitor, made his way to the Hall of Fame, becoming a champion. And it's like, you don't even get to respect that or honor it or enjoy it because this motherfucker, whatever it is, he's always on something. And obviously, there is some, I don't want to get all fucking psychological in this motherfucker, but let's be real. There is some kind of pain or some kind of hurt that they keep fucking taking this shit to try to kill that shit. And I'm wondering, like,
maybe he's just an addict.
Why don't you just ride the dirt bike more or some shit? Get it out that way.
What are you talking about? He broke his fucking leg when he
did another Jack. Jack's dead. He ain't coming back. Get another fucking dog.
What about Jack?
Get another Jack. Do something, man.
He killed Jack.
We don't know.
He killed Jack.
We don't know if the fucking fire started from him being high somewhere.
Yeah. Shit, look at that. Joe's May said, when would Jeff learn? Thank God he's okay.
That's what I'm saying. He done wanted them dead one of these times.
Clips 1, 2, 3 said, remember Bad News Brown?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, you check on Edge. Edge got a new Instagram. Well, he got a brand new Instagram.
Hey, he did
a tribute to Bad News Brown, because you find out Bad News, when they was in Canada, he took Edge and Christian under his wing and taught them all that shit. He did a nice little tribute.
I was just getting ready to say, a lot of people don't know it, but Bad News Brown was a part of that dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a damn good wrestler in his own right.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, he didn't get the nod, but he damn sure should have.
Official comment. It's time for Chuck's Kitchen, bitch. It's already Jeff Hardy.
And anybody that can get shitted on by fucking Andre the Giant, bruh.
Kyle Mack
and
said
his
kitchen bitch is Brock Lesnar and Joe Rogan. Jay Digger 107 said, tell him how you really feel.
Man, that shit's just disappointing.
Kyle Mack said, Jeff's a risk taker, all right.
Dude, this close to WrestleMania too? Like,
A-Rod 2187 said, what's the purpose of the Bludgeon Brothers interfering? Say they going to WrestleMania.
I think it's safe to say they're probably going to take the belts too.
No.
You don't think so?
Sketchy J said, well, goodbye, Jeff. Nice seeing you while it lasted. R.I.P. WWF said, Jeff needs to get help. Kyle Mack says, Chuck looks 35.
I agree. Well, I am, actually.
Kyle Mack said, Jeff is obsolete. WWE thanks Jeff Hardy and wish him well in his future endeavors, Joe Face.
You know, the cool part is, since he's been off TV for so long, they probably won't even mention him no more. Like, it's just...
He makes some money. See, you gotta think about it. Look at all the times, people forgot this shit. Look at all the times Jeff Hardy fucked up, right? They fired him. He went to TNA for 2 couple of years. Then he came back. You remember?
Yeah.
From TNA.
And that's when he went to the top.
And he came back, went to the top, won like 3 world titles, had a world-class feud with CM Punk. Then he left again. And fucking went to the top of TNA again. Like, people forget that shit. Like, through the 2000s, Jeff Hardy was ping-ponging from WWE to TNA. Like, back and forth. Couple of years here, couple of years there, people forget about that shit.
Man, I can't believe that, bro.
Hey, Mark Scott said, Jeff Hardy's new names, UB Tweak Day.
I can't believe that, man.
Just finished watching Fastlane. I'm glad you guys still on. I honestly thought it was going to be a bad show, but I was really...
That was a damn good show. Hey.
Jose Cheek said, so Jeff got fired? Not yet. Kyle Mack said, Jack Hardy. Mark 2C said, interesting. Let's see. Jeff will become Enzo tomorrow, Kyle Mack says. Clips 123 said Willow.
Oh, God.
That was some of the dumbest shit.
That was some of the stupidest shit. And whoever let him design that fucking belt.
Joe's May said,
that shit was
do you guys
so
remember
stupid.
that match Jeff Hardy had with Sting? Lord, that was a mess.
There wasn't no match. There wasn't no fucking match.
He came in there,
you know what? Hey,
Scorpion Death Drop, good night, bitch.
And the sad part is, you know, this is another thing. Like, I listened to Bruce Pritchard, right? Something to wrestle with once again, because they were there. He was there that night. And he said that they were supposed to stop Jeff Hardy from going out to the ring.
And Jeff Jarrett let his ass go out there.
No, he just kind of walked by and went on out.
So nobody was stopping him. Nope. That sounds like bullshit.
And you could and
that might be the first time Bruce Pritchard said a fucking lie.
No.
Trust and believe. If it was somebody he wanted to stop, just like back in the days when Matt Hardy was saying fuck up Edge, they made sure they stopped his ass in the back.
Well, that was WWE, fella. This is TNA.
That's why I said they didn't want to stop him.
And again, this was another one of those things.
Because you know why? That match was highly booked. Well, they had to let him go out there.
Well, see, that's the thing. That was another thing. That match had so much build up, so much anticipation.
Because you know why? Because Sting bitched out and went back to TNA. That was the year he was supposed to go to WWE. Yep. And at the last minute, they had that vignette. They had that vignette with that whole Western shit. It was in that fucking house. And that was supposed to Sting walked out and they had to flip it for the Undertaker.
And they had to end up being the Undertaker. I remember that.
Yeah.
And then just to know that he went back just to Scorpion Death drop Jeff Hardy and get him out of there.
And he was pissed. And you can see it in his eyes.
He was pissed because Sting is a fucking professional, man. That's what I said. I don't understand this. When you in that position that you're in, you're already in a position that a lot of wrestlers ain't never going to make it to. They ain't never going to see the success that you've seen. What's with the drugs and shit, man? Or the alcohol or whatever it was that impaired them. Like, even if you just took like too many pills, why the fuck are you driving?
Let's see, Sketchy J say.
You don't have to drive. They got Uber. They got Lyft.
Yeah. Jeff is a
There's so many different ways to get your ass a ride. And not only that,
disappointed in him.
Hey, even if you wanted to go like get some groceries or get something to eat, They got applications that'll bring the shit to you now.
Yeah, it's
you really ain't gotta go nowhere.
He probably was fucking around on his wife.
Oh, don't say that, Randy.
I'm just being honest.
Randy, your ass is known for saying
no,
that motherfuckers is fucking somebody else.
No, because let's be honest.
God
damn.
Just
like you said with Uber and Lyft, that's a paper trail. You gotta have a card. You don't think his wife gets his goddamn credit card statement? Say, oh yeah, who's this fucking house over here?
We are not implying that Jeff Hardy was fucking someone else.
I'm saying it.
Oh God.
He was drunk, high. He got fucking high with another bitch, and fucking probably tried to get his ass home. And that's the shit. Because you think about it, it's the same thing. He can get fucking high and call Uber and just sit in there.
Yeah.
Or tell me something. Where the fuck Chemo at? Why Chemo wasn't driving?
Where was that fucking motherfucker at? He ain't taking care of Matt because Matt's on the road. Where the fuck is his second-hand ass at? Wasn't he the one washing the cars? He was the one that was supposed to be washing the cars, and he was the one telling everybody that Matt Hardy was coming to TNA when they was at that fucking offbeat fucking Denny's they was at. I forgot how many fucking years ago.
That shit burned you for a long time.
Yeah, it really did.
About that like 8 years. It's fucking straight.
That motherfucker said Matt Hardy was going to TNA. It took 3 years for that motherfucker to show up after he said that. Like, you are the worst fucking prognosticator I've ever seen.
And Chemo was there for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, since fucking wasn't there in the Groundhog Bill and shit. Punxsutawney feel my ass, motherfucker.
That motherfucker look old as fuck. I see when they pull his fat old ass out.
It's always
gray as shit.
It's always a different one every year.
Them motherfuckers be dead.
Them motherfuckers don't make it past the summer. Shit.
They probably looking at like, oh, Cold 21.
Hey, bring that backup one out. Somebody get Dr. Pole on the radio.
Hey,
that nigga say he ain't coming down here.
Cover the area. Shit, we got another dead one. God damn. Then we just fucking...
We done went to dead groundhog. See, Jeff, this is your fucking fault.
Now, let's see.
Fucked everything
Sketchy
up.
J said Jeff isn't fine. We just all pissed and disappointed him.
Yeah,
No, Roble said, what happened to Jeff? He got caught with a DUI. You can check it out on... Well, I'll probably put it up on the fucking page after this shit done. It wasn't Jeff Hardy. It was Brother Nero. Jay
Yeah. Ain't no telling what he called it.
You think Randy Orton title reign? He probably gonna get through WrestleMania.
Once he gets inebriated like that, it's hard to say what he's gonna call himself.
Official Kyle Mack said. Sting said later, bitch to Hardy that was on drugs that night. Oh, Brother Nero.
That's some
Kyle Mack's 3'11".
It's too much talent for him to be like that.
Let's see. Amar Scott said they didn't stop them cause Jeff's chair was in the back while fucking probably Jeff Jarrett was in the back fucking Kurt Angle's wife.
Oh yeah.
He was giving her the stroke. He's probably giving her multiple strokes.
That's a damn shame.
Might as well play different strokes it takes. Different strokes it takes.
You know, if you really sit back and think about it.
Different strokes through the world.
If you sit back and think about it, TNA really had a lot of shit going on.
It was so much backstage shit. You had Kevin Nash fucking Dixie Carter.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Cornette said that shit. Hey, it wasn't just me thinking that. Go check it out.
I'm just saying, you got Jeff Jarrett fucking with Karen Angle.
Big Sexy was giving her...
You got Kurt Angle, who, if he wasn't getting a DUI, he was stalking Raka Khan and shit.
Yeah.
There was so much going on over there at that time. It's just terrible, man.
And Raka Khan was not a looker.
I don't even remember what she looked like.
Maybe she was tall and skinny and shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe she had some good snatch. I don't know.
Kurt wanted to fucking put her in that Olympic slam again.
Shit. Let's see. Do you think Cena and Undertaker will happen 615 DBG?
It's tough to say, man. I hope not.
Are you guys going to WrestleMania? I fucking wish. I'll be going to WrestleMania on that big ass TV in my house.
Yeah, I don't think we're hitting WrestleMania until it comes out here to us.
Yeah, either Vegas or
Los Angeles, whichever one gets done first.
Why do you think he stayed in TNA? Because TNA would let him do anything. That is correct. Marty Too Sweet.
Yeah.
Let's see. Official Kyle Mack, thank God CM Punk influenced me to be straight edge. Sorry, Jeff. Hey, CM Punk showed you can be great without being on all that bullshit. Drinking and all that shit. It's kind of hard. And you get somebody like Jeff Hardy, like, fucking up, man. Like, dude, this is WrestleMania season. Like, you finna get ready to come back and get a payday. And you like, you motherfucker, you want to be a goddamn alcoholic. You want to be Scott Hall.
Yeah.
You gonna fuck up your career, but I want to see Scott Hall say Jeff Hardy's fucking career was marginal.
That just really.
You guys remember when Scott Hall
terrible.
literally came on Nacho Drunk? Yeah,
Yep.
that shit was going around. That one, and then you had fucking Hawk did the shit.
As a matter of fact,
going around.
As a matter of fact, Scott Hall was actually drinking in the ring
It was.
during that episode of Nitro. That wasn't no fucking iced tea. That was a Long Island iced tea he was drinking. And that shit with Hawk. Hawk wasn't drunk. That was a storyline that they played after he had already been rehabilitated, according to Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah, and they were saying fucking Amar brought that shit up. Like, yeah, after that England one, they found him in a crack house in England. He was gone for a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, Jay Gauthier said now he's really broken. Wonderful.
That's terrible.
Sketchy J said, remember that time Jeff got high on TV?
I do not.
Why,
Unless you're-
Jeff? Clips 1, 2, 3.
Unless you're talking about when you tried to go to the ring with Sting.
He did an episode.
Official Kyle Mack said Jeff will be working at Denny's now.
Oh,
Well, I mean, he got money. He ain't got to worry about that. But see,
Shit, TNA taking that back.
but see, my thing with Jeff Hardy is there's no reason for this shit, man.
Joe's
There's
made,
no
but
fucking
all
reason for
seriousness,
this shit.
Jeff Hardy definitely needs to get him some help. Because the next time will definitely be his last time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How many motherfucking lives you think you got left, Cal Can?
Let's see, wouldn't you think Jeff Hardy get his life together because he has daughters to show them?
You would think.
That means he's selfish. Because the fucking job as a parent is putting your child ahead of your needs. And he's apparently, even at 40 years old, he's still not like that. I mean, I just seen it a couple months ago. I remember putting a picture of, he went to the daddy-daughter dance. That's like one of the most touching things you can have as a father. Especially you have little girls. And little girls close to their damn daddies.
He don't need to be doing this shit, man.
Clips 1, 2, 3 said, when is Lucha Underground Season 4? It's coming up. Like, I know Jack Swagger's over there.
I'd be interested to see
else.
Jack Swagger get in there and roll around with them dudes.
Yeah, I mean, they got some horses over there.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Or Jeff Hardy be joining Enzo in that Don't Drop the Soap battle. God damn.
That's awful.
Kyle Max said, or Jeff Hardy be joining Enzo in that Don't Drop the Soap battle the showers at 5.
Well, let's be honest. It ain't like it's Jeff's first rodeo in the pen.
Sure.
If it goes that way, but I don't think it'll go that way.
Will Jeff get the boot from the WWE now since he got the DUI? El Robles 34 says.
It's tough to say.
If they can cover it up, I think it's all on how they can contain the shit.
Well, because look, it looks like nothing happened to Jey Uso with his DUI. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of interesting to say. But the problem with Jeff Hardy is this has been a long-standing pattern for him.
Let's see.
You know.
Travelino says, can we talk about Cody's sexy-ass wife kissing Kenny Omega? And he freaked out. New Japan is working a gay storyline with Kenny and Ibushi because I sense something that I'm not into. Just me. Yeah, because after the bear, after he gave the bear gave Cody the Shining Wizard, Brandy Rose, who's great fans of Wrestleheads.
She's also on that Atlanta Housewives show,
Yeah.
isn't she?
And she kissed Kenny Omega, and Kenny Omega looked like it was like some of the worst shit he had in his life. And they got him and Ibushi Day together. They called them the Golden Lovers or some shit. And you know.
That's where I sign off.
So
I'm not dealing with that tonight. Fucking Jeff Hardy, that shit was enough.
Kyle Max Strokey Dokey. Kurt was fucking calm. Travelino said, nah, cause you giving that sloppy toppy, she could suck the chrome off a 68 Cadillac Karen Jarrett, that is. Fucking A-Mark. What's the Mania match for Shane? Is KO or is it Sami? Is they planning to see for Dolph? I think they didn't kick Dolph out there. I think they can pull the 42 fake now. It's like it's gonna be this KO.
It's definitely those three. We just don't know how they're gonna do it.
Clips 1, 2, 3 say Jake the Snake was drunk in the match, and Jake can still work. See, that's the difference.
I would like to know.
Jake
I would
could
like
drink.
to know which.
He could do drugs, sniff coke, do crack, and still work.
I would like
Scott
to know
Hall
which
wasn't that
match-
great to get to that level.
I would like to know which match it was because Jake went out and did what Jake did.
And that's the
other
thing.
night.
And that's the
and
thing.
told a great fucking story.
And that's why I said, like, Scott Hall couldn't do that. When that nigga was off, he was off.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he want to talk shit. Like, you can't even win and being the best drunk working in the match.
As if that was a contest.
Vince asshole Russo and Ed bitch did what's that? Ferrara?
Ed Ferrara.
When he did that shit at the fucking JR, that was some sickening shit.
Oh, when he was Oklahoma?
Yeah. Just fucking
Good old fucking Dr. Death just needed a paycheck.
That was fucked up.
Cause he was both of them. He was with JR when JR first had that Bell's palsy, and then he fucking went out there and got his own table and stuff, and he was like, "Oh, Vince, look at me." Don't act like you don't want to look at me.
That was horrible.
I don't mean to laugh about that shit. I mean, that Bell's palsy is a serious issue, but I remember the storyline, and that shit was horrible. Shit. Fucking Dr. Death. Now, that's a guy I think should be in the Hall of Fame, you know. I thought he was way better than Hillbilly Jim.
Jake was breaking the law and making it cool. Kyle Maxey.
Shit, Jake was that motherfucker, dude.
Jake wasn't drunk in that match anymore. Said he was high off crack WrestleMania 6 and having one of the best matches of his life.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like Scott Hall, you bring your name out and like, dude, even in the drunky or cracky, like, you still couldn't get it done.
He said even in the drunky or cracky.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, shit like that, you still couldn't get it done. I'm like, man.
Not in the drunky or cracky.
Yes, in the drunky, cracky fucking files. Like, you couldn't get the shit done, Scotty. Let's see.
That is awful.
Travelino said, I have the build-up for this WrestleMania this year is weak. It's too close, and I'm not that much invested in it.
Right. I mean, I think a lot of people felt that way, and a lot of that is because of Monday Night Raw.
Joe's May said, "What do you think about the card for NXT on New Orleans? Pretty fucking good, and I'm expecting them to steal the show. I'm expecting them. I mean, yeah, since every time it's an NXT and a pay-per-view or whatever the fuck, they usually steal it.
It's like, hey, let's try something new. NXT, you guys be off this time."
Clips 123 says, "Independent wrestling ever even scripted?" I think it's all fucking scripted.
What do you mean by scripted? I mean, obviously in the indies, you're probably not telling a story because you're moving from town to town. But I think most of the time when it comes to independent wrestling, unless you're a regular there, someone that they do pay to come every week, show up every week. You're just coming in for a spot match here and there.
That's what I said. You got to think about some of the dudes. They pretty much be having spot fest.
Yeah.
Unless you Joey Ryan, your spot is somebody grabbing your piece.
They pretty much just give you a outcome, and then you guys work your way there.
And can somebody tell me, y'all be watching this? How do y'all people like somebody grabbing somebody else's junk?
I don't care for it. I don't think that it's necessary.
And then him sticking a lot, and then you motherfuckers, he might not put it in his dick or buy his dick. Or, to me, it's too close to his dick.
It's just disgusting.
Personally, taking a fucking
all the way
lollipop
around,
and sticking
it's just sleazy.
It's somebody
it's
fucking.
disgusting.
That shit ain't even sleazy.
I don't think Joey Ryan needs to do all that to get over personally, but
he didn't ran with that shit. It's like he figured that's his thing, and the people pop for that shit. Like, and then that other shit where they stick fingers up each other's asses and shit.
Wait.
You never seen that shit when they stick that finger up each other's ass train all the fucking around?
No.
They did some of that shit. What's that? Pro Wrestling PWG, Pro Wrestling Gorilla. They did some of that shit. Yeah, man.
That's disgusting. This is where you start fucking up our business with stupid shit like that. That's not entertaining. That's fucking dumb. You want to see that shit? Go watch The Deuce.
Official comment, Official comment, Jim Cornette spit in Ed's face and wants to kill Vince. How is he not in the Hall of Fame? Sketchy J.
Really? Hey, real shit?
Until Christian.
Real shit, Jim Cornette.
And see, think about it. Christian should be in the Hall of Fame. Regal should be in the Hall of Fame. Hell, it's a lot of motherfuckers that should be in the Hall of Fame. And you put Hillbilly Jim?
Hillbilly Jim getting the Hall of Fame. And it's only because
Mr. Hulk Hogan, Mr. Hanging and Banging, was sitting there fucking training this motherfucker. And yes, I do like saying hanging and banging for some reason. Because I sound
they trying to sneak Hogan back in the door, folks. This might be the way to do it.
Demolition Davey Boy should be in the Hall of Fame. That is some true shit, Travelino.
I agree.
Let's see.
We gotta wrap this puppy up though.
Marty Too Sweet, imagine wrestlers having Twitters in the 80s and 90s. It'd be so many motherfuckers in trouble. Like the shit they was doing. Like, you think about it. It's just like how they said, like Michael Jordan. You know, Michael Jordan, he was fucking around on his fucking, on his wife. doing all this other fucking shit, getting caught up gambling and motherfucker. You know, he's still considered a legend, but you can't do shit. If basketball players and shit nowadays, you spit on the sidewalk wrong, they coming after you.
Yep, it's true.
Like them dudes was beating they women, all types of shit. And you just imagine like all the shit was going on back in the days with the wrestling shit. And then you top that shit, they was open with the racist shit. Mm-hmm. You had somebody like,
the racist
who
shit,
was that, Ole Anderson?
The racist
sitting there
shit,
saying,
the
talking
drug shit, all that shit,
man. Motherfuckers would have been shut down.
I mean, fuck. I think who was it? What, Fabulous Moolah was running whorehouses with her trainees or something?
Uh-huh. No, she was fucking them, charging them, then charging them again.
Yeah.
Her and her husband, whoever her husband was, they was fucking the line out of them gals.
That really takes glow to a whole other level.
Shit, they was glowing on pieces. That's what's going on.
We gotta wrap this puppy up, man.
Let's see. And see, she show at least traveling. So that shit is GAY. Is there a difference? It's different out here in the Midwest. They do have storylines. I know the promotion in Omaha do. And Marcel. Didn't Ric Flair do that before?
Do what? I don't even want to know.
Fuck Joey wannabe porn star Ryan. Great, I'm with Jim Cornette. Joey Ryan boobplex. I really don't like the Joey Ryan, El Robles 34 said, I don't really like Joey Ryan thing, but it's weird how other people like him and how he gets paid $500,000. He just got paid $500,000 house. Yeah, I can't even fucking tell you.
I don't have a problem with Joey Ryan as a wrestler. He's fine as a wrestler. I'm just saying some of those spots.
Theatrics.
Yeah, I just say some of those spots. No one needs to grab your dick and do a hip toss with it.
No, they flip over.
That's what I'm saying.
He going.
To me, that's too much, dude. Is that really professional wrestling?
How do you want to sit there and grab another man's piece?
I don't know, dude.
And I'm sorry, you Joey Ryan. How do you want somebody, a male, unless he's into that thing, grab your piece?
Man, I don't know, dude. I just don't find that to be wrestling. I don't find that to be.
How long until Hulk Hogan come back? Sketchy J, probably Hall of Fame.
I think he gonna induct fucking Hillbilly Jim if I'm willing to bet.
Let's see. Fish Cop Matt. Jeff has been hanging and banging Karen backstage while Kurt was wrestling. God damn.
He going in the Hall of Fame too, folks.
Fucking Kurt Angle's up there having the match of his life, which he had great matches in TNA.
He did.
And motherfucking
especially
Jeff
those matches when he used to wrestle in the Air Force Ones.
And Jeff Jarrett back there giving Karen the stroke in the office.
I'm done.
He giving her different strokes.
I'm done.
Let's see. Glad Twitter wasn't around in the day. Yeah, shit. Now we can officially say, as we finna wrap this show up, we on the road to WrestleMania. The road has began.
SmackDown's ready.
Yeah.
We're just waiting to see what Raw does now.
Shit's gonna start formulating. I said everything should be wrapped up pretty much tomorrow. Like what happens with tomorrow?
Actually, probably this week you should get your card for WrestleMania. It should be booked.
Shit, I don't see what else SmackDown can do.
Well, because they got to officially tell us what the fuck's going to happen with Shane McMahon and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. What kind of match is that?
I mean, other than that, but I'm like, the main shit is like Raw got to start boop, boop, boop. Connecting
they got to get a match for Alexa Bliss. They got to get a match for the Bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Strowman, what the fuck you doing with Strowman? What the fuck you doing with Elias? Like, the WWE is in a precarious position right now. You got 3 motherfuckers that you got no plans for that's over as fuck. Rusev, the motherfucking, what's his name? Braun Strowman, and Elias. Mm-hmm. It's like, what the fuck you doing? To me, that Elias versus Strowman is over. You had him brutalize him and drop a fucking piano on him like he's fucking Ray Charles. Like, it's done.
Yeah, I agree.
It's done. Like, how many times he can get fucking blasted with a goddamn shit?
I'm Elias.
He hit him with that fucking bass shit. Like, bam! Off. Good night, bitch!
As I perform.
I'm sorry, but that's it.
Who wants to walk with Elias?
If shit's that great tomorrow, maybe a surprise show?
It depends. I gotta work late tomorrow.
We gotta see if he gonna be back hanging and banging. You know.
But it was like last Monday. I saw some shit I didn't like. I had to talk about it.
But
so you never know.
Thank you, Big Show. And Joe's made it so Brock is going no show again. I think he coming. He's coming. Tomorrow's too big.
That was disgusting to have Paul Heyman show up with the belt.
And the thing about it,
no,
the thing about it, they looked at the belt. Somebody took a close picture. It wasn't even Brock's belt. It had the little WWE logos on the fucking things.
Yeah.
So somebody went and got one of the little spare belts and gave it to Paul Heyman.
And then Roman gets on the mic. He really is a bitch.
Let's see. Elevated Science, hey, welcome. Keep on trucking. Out to you. Sketchy J. Braun Strowman is probably taking the titles off the bar himself.
That's your ass, Mr. Postman.
Elevated Science said Charles should wear his he's a Brock Lesnar guy shirt. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Calling your ass out. Kyle Mack. Oh, excuse me. Clips 123 said Brock does what Brock wants to do, and Kyle Mack said Brock kitchen bitch Lesnar.
Brock kitchen bitch Lesnar.
It's about Kyle Mack with the little zingers, you know. And Clips 123, welcome back.
Where the hell's the baseball news, bro? That's the dude we need.
I think he only come on there when there's fucking comments.
Yeah.
He pops in and pops out. Ain't no.
That guy's awesome.
He might be working because the Arietta got signed by the Phillies. You know?
Oh, okay.
So, but other than that,
why would Arietta go to the fucking Phillies?
3 years, $75 million. I know he's pissed.
Oh, I'll be there.
He got fucked. He was supposed to have a $100 million contract. Yeah, he got fucked. I know he's pissed.
But I mean, shit. Do the Phillies even have an upside? I don't.
They got a bunch of young talent. They've been creeping up.
Oh, okay.
It's like they jumped on the rebuild and shit like early. So, and Philadelphia, hey, motherfuckers is going there now. I mean, I spent 2 weeks there, you know, working with my other job, and Philadelphia, that city's a fucking trip. Did you really just put that up there?
That's all I got for your other job.
Hey, I told him I wasn't gonna give him a shot. Shots out over here. I try to separate shit, but with that being said, we gonna get on this motherfucking road. Hall of Fame for you guys. You goddamn right.
Sad part is Jeff Hardy was already on the road to WrestleMania and got caught driving drunk.
Nah, that motherfucker was on the road to that busy bone shit. I got demons around me all the time. Yeah. You ever listen to his fucking CD? Like that Heaven's movie? That's some creepy ass shit. Try to listen to that shit in the dark.
I don't think so.
I think
it
was a good CD, but it's creepy as fuck.
He said, try to listen to that shit in the dark.
I'm telling you. I did that shit back in the day, like when that shit came out.
That's all you need.
Fucking Heaven's
That's
movie.
all you need
Shit
is that
creepy as
and an old recording of Unsolved Mysteries where you can hear Bobby Stack say,
goddamn Bobby motherfucking Stack.
on the night in question.
You knew somebody's ass was in trouble when that do. Alright, stop.
No,
that shit was gonna sound like Net Rescue 911.
No, it was always, you knew it was some real shit going down when the subject came up and that shit said wanted. That means them motherfuckers really fucked somebody up.
Let's see, Kyle Mack Hall of Jail for Jeff. The Green 574, DMX is creepy. Hey, yo, no! Yeah. Let's see, Elevate Science said Chuck Jones was gargling Brock sacking. God damn!
What the fuck? Jose, what the fuck? Don't you gotta get up early in the morning and go deliver some fucking mail and shit? Goddamn, postman, get your ass to bed.
Travelino said, what y'all think you're gonna do with the bar Raw tag? It's gonna probably be a fucking Raw invitation or some shit.
That sounds stupid.
Yeah, I know. Hey, they should do one of them elimination, let every fucking tag team go in there. You know?
God.
He's gargling Brock's sack.
I was not.
He said, you straight, give us some D. Taking it long and deep.
Oh, God. And that's really it. I hope your mail sack is heavy tomorrow, and I hope it rain hard, motherfucker.
Let's see, Cal. Next thing gargling.
So that's it.
Do you think Carmella's going to cash in? Hey, that's a good question. Maybe Carmella might pull the cash in, like after, what's her name? Charlotte beats Asuka, and then cash in on Charlotte because Charlotte tired as fuck. It would be a good plan.
Or she might cash in and lose.
And A-Mark Scott said, yes, she was. Yeah.
Either way, I'm tired of it. So it is what it is.
Well, since Bobby don't have the U.S. title, can we see James Storm I'm sorry, James Storm had his shot, man. He had his shot. He bitched down and took the money and ran back to TNA.
No more James Storm.
Yeah, it's time. Like, go work for Ring of Honor. You know, they need the help over there.
Bye.
All right. Cal Max said, good night, Wrestleheads, and fuck those other guys.
The source.
And thumbs up to YouTube. All right. And we out. We should see you. Hopefully everything goes fucking crazy. See you tomorrow. Wrestleheads out.